Well, what's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report, as well as who do we have here?
Mike Clancy Fitness.
How are you doing today, Mike?
I'm doing good.
All right, we're over here at the Red Brick House. You know, you can come up with a plan, but unfortunately, plans are just that, plans. They're something you're hoping that you could actually do, but then plans have to change, they have to evolve, and you have to be able to change with the plans, so to speak. And that's where originally I looked at trying to get this house done, really hitting this thing hard before football season started. Because I looked at it and said I can't be away from home during football season. Well, I kind of changed my plan some by getting a different computer and a setup so that way I could do, and a MiFi, so that way I could do what I do at home on the road. That's called changing plans. But as far as the work came on this place, we've done, we redid the kitchen, and we're actually in here doing some work right now. We're going to be doing the roof next week, and we're going to be setting the electric panel and the meter next week as well. Probably we were going to do that today, but they're sold out down here everywhere.
Now, they did have the panel, the wire that you need.
Yeah, right.
They don't
carry
at Home Depot anymore.
The damn pandemic, you know. But you make plans to do stuff, and unfortunately, you can't necessarily get them done.
Pandemic helped my industry.
Well, it helped. Yeah, it helped Mike.
Yeah, because now you can do deliveries at the door now because of the pandemic. Leave at the door.
Right.
They weren't doing that before the pandemic.
Okay, so you can basically knock and run.
Basically.
Okay, so you don't have to wait. Okay, that's cool. So, couple of things here. We've got the Cowboys taking on the Rams this week. Okay.
Yeah, winnable game.
Now, I want to actually, for everybody, when I bring things like this up, people go crazy and they're like, well, it's just because you're a Dak Prescott lover. You just can't stand to see Cooper Rush, succeed, and he's the better quarterback. Okay.
Yeah.
You people, I'm not talking to y'all. Yeah, you guys can do whatever.
It's all about, we could both agree, it's the defense and the coaching on the offense. It's both.
Yes.
Because you have good coaching this time around.
And
the same offense are running, Cooper was doing that in preseason.
Right.
So he has experience.
You watched that where I was talking about 12 personal. 12 personal. Here's the thing. Where people are discounting the things that are going on around the team. This is one of those arguments that I'm going to make to you that literally you can make to anybody. My question, first of all, is this. Do you think that our offense is good enough to win the Super Bowl? That's my first question, right?
If we're running the same offense.
No, with Cooper Rush as it's currently constituted.
As long as, no matter who's the quarterback, as long as we're in the same offense, I think we have a good chance.
Okay,
that's why I worry about, and we could both agree. So when Dak Prescott comes back, are they going to revert back to what they're doing week one?
Right. All right, so I'm going to ask another question here. Is Cooper Rush better than Tony Romo? Because you look at it and say, well, he's 4-0.
Well, they're both undrafted.
Okay, right?
They're both undrafted.
Now here's the thing that Tony Romo and Dak did not have. And that's this defense. And to put this in perspective, I want you guys to understand this. If you go back, right now our defense is so good that they're only averaging 15.4 points a game. If we averaged that last year, you know how many games we would have lost last season? Do you? Punk? One game, which was the Kansas City Chiefs game that we only scored 9 points. We would have been 16-1 with this defense last year. We would have won 4 more games. I'll dare say that, hell, if our kicker had made a few more kicks, we would have won a few more games too. Give you another one here, because, of course, they're just saying, well, Dak's garbage. Let's take the 2013 season of the Dallas Cowboys. 2013, the Dallas Cowboys were 8-8. 8-8. Where something can go wrong, always goes wrong.
Oh, with Jason Garrett.
With Jason Garrett.
8-8.
If we'd had this defense, you know how many games we would have lost? 0. Defense matters. Defense matters. And there's a big difference between giving up 28 points versus 15. And believe me, I am ecstatic about what Cooper Rush is doing. I love it. The fact that we are 3-1 right now is amazing. It's amazing. And it's great. But, you know, in the same way I talk about the Eagles and say the Eagles ain't played nobody. I mean, we played Cincinnati, but let's be clear with Cincinnati. Their offensive line is shit. You know, we shut down Jamar Chase and all that stuff. You know, we kept them and, you know, beat them. But I'm not going to look and say that the Giants are great, even though they're 3-1. I'm not going to say beating the Giants was a great win. I'm not going to say beating the Washington Commanders was a great win.
If the Giants beat Green Bay, then you're talking about something different.
Well, okay, then that makes our win look better.
I mean, I'm just saying if they do in London this weekend.
Yeah, well, who's going to be their quarterback is the question.
Well, that's the question.
But I look at it and say, we haven't played the bigger teams, the better teams that can really do some damage as far as points go. And when we get into those games, or when we get into those great defenses like we're playing this weekend, will we be able to go ahead and keep up? I don't know. I think we got a chance this weekend against the Rams because the Rams, their offensive line, they miss Wentworth a lot. They miss him a hell of a lot. And now they've lost their center. And Matthew Stafford has been sacked 17 times this season. He's not going to be able to hold up. He's got the tendonitis in his elbow there where they say they're managing and all that. Yeah, they're managing it. They're giving a whole bunch of pain medication, I'm sure, and doing therapy on it. But the reality is that sucker has to just rest to heal. And you can see with the 2 pick sixes and the 6 interceptions he's had already this season, he's got problems. And without Von Miller out there, Aaron Donald is great, but Aaron Donald can't do it all on his own. And this is where you realize football is beyond just a great quarterback. Because 4-0 Cooper Rush is great. But if Cooper Rush has the 2013 defense, Cooper Rush is not 4-0. He's not. The defense matters. Cooper Rush, I love you. It's a great job. I'm ecstatic we got him. But Dak can give us a little more.
Yeah, but Cooper's doing exactly what
he's doing exactly
his job
right.
is to come in and win. Who cares what the rest of the way does?
That's
comes
right.
in and wins the game so we have a chance.
And then turn it back over to your starter until you're called upon again. Call of Duty.
Now that might help him out getting a starting gig somewhere else.
Oh, he can get paid because he can be on the Jimmy Garoppolo plan right now. Because Jimmy Garoppolo, you know, what he played like 5 games for New England and then got paid big time to go to San Fran and still doing some damage. All right, good people. I've got some more work to do and I will see you guys soon. Peace.